And now, coming out of Cleveland, Tennessee, I give you the Normal Dudes Podcast.
Today we have Nakota Culver on. He's 29 years old. He'll be 30 next month.
Yeah.
Well, by the time this comes out.
I'll be 30 at the end of this month, the 19th.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel it.
Not quite.
Yeah.
I sure shit don't look it.
Yeah.
But he fought a 47-year-old man
Yeah.
at the last fight, which was his first fight, and pulled off the W.
Is there?
Appreciate you.
Put that first win in the column. Everybody, welcome to Coda.
Thank y'all
Yeah.
for having me, man. I'm grateful to be here. Thanks for the opportunity. I've been watching you guys for quite some time, and
Thank you.
when you reached out and asked, I was like, absolutely, because I wasn't gonna ask you guys,
Yeah,
especially because I hadn't fought yet, and I just felt like I didn't, have the position to do it. So when you asked, I was like, absolutely,
Yeah.
I'd love to be.
Yeah, it was
here.
instant.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We're trying. I would like for people to reach out to us and ask to come on
Yeah.
because it would make scheduling it so much easier.
I'm sure.
There's so
Good.
many people too. It's like hard to.
Yeah,
It's hard to pick
So
people. And we don't even know anybody.
Yeah, because I saw y'all do a couple podcasts with guys from all the other gyms. Like
Yeah.
one of the guys just fought recently on at 12. I saw Isaiah, I think is what.
Yeah.
Y'all did one with him.
Yeah.
yeah, one thing that we're learning is that everybody in the fight game is cool shit.
Yeah, that was something like I've never been around it. I've never been to any other fight gym. So
Yeah.
one of the things that when I got into when I started fighting and what I really loved was when I walked in the gym, like everybody was cool.
Yeah.
Like nobody was a dickhead. Nobody was like,
I know, dude.
tried to press me. There's a, hey, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just one thing that kept me coming back to CMAC was it was home. Like everybody's is there to build and grow with each other, man. Everyone's
Yeah.
got different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Some people are young. They're just trying to they're going to school. Some people got kids. They just got off work. They're
Yeah.
trying to get it in. And it's just having that atmosphere and growing with some of the guys that I'm around, which everyone that I've been a part of at CMAC's been awesome. Like it takes a village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like then from my nutrition, from the fight camp to the coaches, man, I didn't only get that win last Saturday for me. I got it for them.
Yeah.
And it felt so good to just see all the hard work and dedication that I've done just pay off.
Yeah.
And like it was surreal, man. I was flying so damn high.
I bet.
I was just smiling, and I just want to make them aware that I'm thankful for them
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
awesome.
been able to do it without them.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what every one of them has said. It's a whole team.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a whole team thing. It's not just me. I put in some work and I did my thing or whatever. But if they hadn't have been there, I probably would have given up on myself. That's what all of them say. You know?
And that's with this fight stuff, man. Like I started it almost a year ago, and it's kind of in a bad place. I was going through a breakup, which is like the softest thing ever, but it's the truth.
It'll tear you up though.
It wasn't like at that point I had everything figured out. Like this person I'm gonna do forever with. She
Mhm.
wants to be with me. I want to be with her. We're gonna do it. Like ordered the ring. You know what I'm saying? They were making
Golly.
Mhm.
and we didn't make it that far.
Yeah.
I literally had to like message them like, hey, I don't need that ring. They're like, well, I wonder why. I was like, it kind of fell through.
I
So
wonder why.
cool. So we'll refund you like half your money because it was literally like about
Oh,
to get
wow.
stoned and then sent. And then I've put a lot of effort and energy into women. Like if I'd put more effort and energy into me,
Yeah.
like who knows where I'd be at right now
Yeah.
in life at 29 years old.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
be doing something I probably never thought I'd be doing, which I did. This is one of the very few things that I've put all into me and worked hard on me for me, and it worked out.
Yeah.
And it was surreal flying high.
Yeah.
And it's, man, words can't describe it. Like,
bet, I
I
bet.
started out like I was in a bad spot. I need to make some changes. I made a lot of changes, financially, mentally. My whole life I've kind of given up on me, and that's one thing this fighting has taught me is like, bro, you can give up on other people, you can give up on situations. You don't give up on yourself. That's
Yeah.
not okay. And that's
Yeah.
what happened to me in that relationship. It was like I gave up on me, and I left. I didn't want to leave,
Yeah.
but it was honestly, I had to go. I had to change, make some changes again, because it was the second time that we tried. And this time, at that point, it's like, the honest truth is, like, it was never going to be me and you.
Yeah.
And it hurts, but it's the truth, so we split. I changed. I got my own place, started training, sold my bike, which broke my heart. I didn't want to sell my motorcycle. I missed it so bad, but I do it 10 out of 10 again because I had to make that sacrifice to gain to gain so many other things.
Yeah.
Like I may have lost that situation with that person, but I've gained so much in experience with other people and then memories in life that I'd do it over and over again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's good stuff.
we split. She found somebody short time after she got engaged. She became a cop, which was something she was trying to work on while we were together. And shout out to everybody in law enforcement. We appreciate you guys. Y'all don't get enough credit. Thank y'all so much.
Yep.
And as far as I know, she's doing well. I wish her nothing but the best, you know, because when you love and you care for someone like that, I've seen too much love turn to hate.
Yeah.
And like, that's just not me. I wish her nothing but the best.
Yeah.
And I'm doing well for myself. You know, bills are getting paid. I'm healthy. You know,
Yeah.
I don't have hair, but that ain't never gonna happen. That's I lost that back in 2018, but it's fine.
I kind of like the way it looks, though.
I appreciate. I have a nice shaped head for what I've been told. I'm thankful.
Yeah.
I got shit genetics from my father. It is what it is. So
Yeah. Well,
I do miss haircuts. I do miss going to the barber shop. Yeah, absolutely.
go for the beard, dude.
Yeah, man, it's like $40 for them just to like do a shape up or anything.
Yeah.
Trey wouldn't know because look at Trey. Trey's got a magnificent beard. Look at that damn thing.
I still go get it trimmed
Really?
up, but
It's nice, brother.
you must
I'm
be
jealous.
going to the wrong place. What you going?
I was going to White Oak and Hickson for like a long
for real?
time. Yeah. And then, you know, when I went in there, I was like, because I went hiking with my best friends and we're taking pictures. I was like, hey, man, zoom in on the back of my head. And I just looked at him. I was like, it's time. He's like, yeah. So I went to the barbershop. I sat down. I'll never forget it. I was like, hey, I'm thinking about, you know, fading it or shaving it. She goes, we're going to shave it. Just off the rip. Like, didn't even kind of let me finish.
She didn't get you.
And she just went right down the middle. And I was like, shit, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I've been bald since March of 2018.
It works with you though.
Yeah, it does.
It works.
Yeah, it makes me look a lot older than I already am, but you
Yeah.
know, it is what it is.
Yeah, the beard don't help either. Though. I feel like that adds 10 years automatic.
Absolutely. I look like I'm 40.
You don't look 40.
No.
I feel 80.
This looks 40 over here, bro. You come over here and look. You can see what 40 looks like.
You don't look bad for your
I'm
age,
stepping
brother.
on the doorstep of it.
Yeah.
That's insane to me too, bro.
I'm
Time goes by so
knocking
fast.
on 50's door.
Yeah, I know it.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Or not having fun. Either way,
I know.
that shit just goes fast as fuck.
It does.
by fast
It
no matter
does,
what.
especially with
Yeah.
the kids. It's shit.
Yeah.
Mine's 5 and he's running around, about to start school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's just, where'd the time go, man?
Oh,
I don't know.
I remember I was holding you in my arms first, right when you were born. Now it's just like, Dada, I want chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Cool. Great.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You blink 2 or 3 times, man. They're 18.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
Just
want to
wait,
think,
man.
I don't want to think that far, man. I'm gonna start crying.
I know,
Yeah.
me too. Screw that.
I got a 23-year-old and a 22-year-old and another 23-year-old and a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old and
So it doesn't get better, or does it get better?
so right now, actually, the 2 kids that I have right now are in the worst stage of life. But they're not bad kids.
Yeah.
My first set of kids were bad kids.
You're
They
still
were-
working on trying to get it right.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I got it right. But
Yeah.
the first set, I had 3 kids and they were hell on wheels, son. They did all of the stuff.
They say it's karma for you when you're older.
They
You know,
did.
everything your kids put
All
you
of
through,
the
you put your
stuff,
parents
dude.
through,
Yeah.
it comes back to you on your kids. So I'm in for it.
Yeah.
On mine.
Bless your
I'm
heart.
not though. I mean, I feel like I did pretty good. I don't feel like I didn't do much back in the day.
Right up until you got 20, 34
30 something. Yeah.
years old.
Then I lost my
35 years
shit.
old.
Yeah. But yeah.
Anyway,
Kids are cool and crazy how life goes, but
Absolutely.
yeah.
Especially this world nowadays.
Mhm.
golly.
Shit, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, what did it feel like walking to the cage the first time for you, bro?
Well, even building up to it, like, did you had anxiety? You had to, bro.
I've got really, really bad social anxiety.
Yeah.
Like I'll literally stand in the room full of people I know and just kind of sit there, just
Oh yeah, me too, bro.
like even like that's what it's kind of.
You've never even met social anxiety until you talk to Trey.
So it was weird, especially with training, because all the guys like they didn't really open up to me. Because you get people stuff like that. You get people coming in and out of the gym. Like
Yeah.
they're there for a week, they're there 2 weeks, they're there for a month.
Yeah.
And you know, and over time, people kind of weed out. You know, and we still
Mm-hmm.
got some guys that are just busy with life that still come in. You know, and get it in while they can.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I've had really bad anxiety about it since it got booked. And it got booked, I think, mid-March, right after we had the first event
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
I think like a couple weeks later, because I talked to Billy, and Billy was like, do you want to fight? And I was like, possibly. In our group chat, he's like, well, I think you need to work on some things, you know? And so I was like, absolutely. Because Billy's that guy. He's not going to let you go in there if you're not prepared.
Yeah.
If he doesn't think you're ready, you're not going to go in there. He's not going to do that, dude. Because he cares about you as a person, as an individual, and as a human. He's not just like, cool, you know, you can go in there and fight. No, I'll sell tickets. You know, that's not him.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love about Billy is Billy genuinely cares, man.
Yeah.
And he's in his prime right now, man. Like he just had a boxing match like a month ago.
Yeah.
Knocked the guy out first round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We watched it.
I didn't think he was going to get up after the first knockdown. I was like,
Yeah.
and he did. And as soon as he got up, Billy put him back down again, and that was it, boy.
Yeah.
It was awesome because I've been wanting
Billy's
to see him
not
fight.
even a boxer for real.
No,
Yeah.
he's smooth with it though, man.
Yeah, I know.
He's got the experience and the mindset, and just he knows.
He'll be coming on tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what he told me. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know he's been wanting to come on here for a while.
Yeah.
He's just busy.
Yeah.
But-
He's busy. That's a busy
So I
man
was-
for sure.
I was
Golly.
working third shift that time, so I'm laying in bed, and like, I got tagged in our group chat. So ding.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I possibly got a fight for you. And I was like, and it woke me up, like dead out of my sleep.
I guarantee
And
you.
I was like,
you're like, what?
and I was kind of in a weird spot because they were just about to get rid of third shift at my job.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I got a lot of other stuff going on. And I was like, I got to say yes. I was like, 'cause if I say no, not right now, who knows when I'll get another one or if I'll ever get another one. I was like, fuck it, run it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And so I was not sure how it was going to work with my schedule because they literally got rid of third shift that I was on, and I ended up working second shift for like 2 weeks. So instead of like going in the afternoons to spar and to train and do everything, I couldn't do that because I worked from 3 p.m. to 12
Yeah.
instead of originally working from 10:30 at night till 6:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's crappy.
Yeah. So everything got flipped. So I ended up working second shift for 2 weeks. I'd literally work till 12. I'd go home, sleep, or I'd go to the gym and do cardio or whatever I had, go home, sleep for a couple hours, and go train with Billy, which was really great to have that kind of one-on-one with him because I really needed, because we focused on just a lot of things that I was struggling with, and it really helped. You can't see it in the fight because I've watched some of the videos that people have sent me that I've shown. I'm just like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
I've picked it apart so bad.
Yeah.
Well,
so
you're going to.
bad.
Yeah, I
You're going
guarantee
to,
it.
yeah.
I'm just like, damn.
You watch the whole fight, and you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
that doesn't look
Should
like
have done that.
I know. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
Shoulda done
I'm
this.
backing straight up.
Chin was up in the air.
Yeah.
Stance was shit, man. It's over. Just I was extending too far on some of my strikes. Kicks were terrible. He kept catching my kicks because they were slower than shit. And I was, after he kept catching them, I was like, yeah, we're gonna quit fucking throwing these.
Yeah.
And I didn't throw anything that I've worked in the gym. And I was just like, I was just tunnel visioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once I was stressed, ever since it got fight, I was just so stressed. I always either sweat. It's either sweating the weight cut or I was sweating the fight or just worried about both. It's just, you could flip a coin and it'd be one or the other.
Well, that weight
honestly.
cut, bro. Let's talk about
How much
that.
did you weigh before?
I walked around about 215, 217 when I started like getting in there consistently and
Yeah.
training. We started cutting in December. Like I had Thanksgiving. I was like, let me get through Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially December because the
Holidays don't
holidays.
count,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, let me get through the holidays. Let me enjoy the holidays.
Yeah.
And then so we cracked down in December. I was about 215, 217. And Denver's great. Honestly, Denver's like the sweetest person I've ever met. And she's so reliable. And like I've literally talked to her every day.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes too much. If she wasn't such a sweet person, she'd probably be like, bro, please stop texting me.
Yeah.
You don't have to text me for everything.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but please stop. But she never not once did that, man. She'd send me voice messages, tell me like, hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm
That's
thinking.
awesome.
These are some things we can work on. And it was tough. Like from 215 down to about 200 was easy.
Yeah.
And then we got about 95 was a little struggle. And then 90, I couldn't get below 190. Couldn't. And so we cut some things out. We changed some things. Got down from about 90 to about 85. And then from about 85, stopped. You know, and this time we're about a month out from fight.
Yeah.
And then we changed some things again. And then we got down to about below 80. So if I go in on a sparring session and I weigh like 182 pounds, I'd leave at like 177.
Yeah.
From like just from sparring. Because I wouldn't take rounds off. I was in good shape.
Yeah.
You know, that I could press the pace with a lot of guys. And so I'd literally spar. And I'd take like maybe one round off. Depends who I sparred with, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of times it was Billy, I'd have to.
Yeah.
Because Billy's broke me so many times and he's rebuilt me. Like seriously,
Yeah.
like he's so smooth with it. and he knows me, and he knows how to, to pick apart people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like and he's honestly terrifies me. I don't know why he intimidates the shit out of me.
Yeah. I bet, dude. If
Like
I was
we had
sparring him,
we
there's
had
no way.
our barbecue like for like right before Easter, around Easter, and like all the kids are there and playing. My kid's playing with his daughter. I'm just watching them, watching her. I'm like, bro, please be nice to her.
Yeah, dude.
Please be nice to Billy's daughter, because Billy's he
that's
intimidates the shit out of me. But he's such a cool guy. He's so down to earth.
He is.
He's very relaxed. He's
I feel
gentle.
like though, if you say something wrong, he's just gonna whoop your ass.
yes,
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Billy's with the
he
shit.
ain't gonna put no shit.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna put up with nothing,
Billy's-
dude.
But no, you
And
can't
I'm almost
take
scared to
Billy.
joke around with him sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
I don't
why
know
I kind of stay.
if I'm gonna make you mad or not.
Yeah, and I also kind of stay out of the group chat because a lot of times it can be about one subject to another, and I have it muted. And like
Yeah.
I'll go in there and I'm afraid to say something funny or try to put my 2 cents in because
Yeah.
no one's safe in the group chat. No one.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of stay out of it, because I'm the
Yeah.
first one to be like, oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
stay out of it.
Yeah, I'll randomly say some dumbass shit.
I know.
Yeah.
it's like
and
I
it's
gotta be watching
the group
myself.
chat's awesome. It really is, and
Yeah.
and we have such a great support system.
Who talks the most crap to Billy? Like if you had to pick one person that was like constantly talking the most crap to him.
Probably be Bailey.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, Bailey. Him and Bailey are always going at it. Everybody goes at it with Bailey. I don't know what it is about Bailey. Sometimes
Yeah.
I feel bad for Bailey because everybody's ragdolling on Bailey. But I like I say, I stay out of it.
But Bailey's a tough dude, right?
Oh yeah, Bailey's come in. He's come in a couple times. I've sparred with him.
I wish he would fight.
He's fought a couple times. I know he's got work and everything, life going on. I know
Yeah.
he's reached out to Billy. He's like, hey, if I can get this working on, is there a possibility? You can try to find me a fight. I think he's been in there more recently. I've kind of took the week off because I had back surgery back in 2020,
Yeah.
and they cut disc out, and I was having some
Shit.
sciatic issue that I've kind of had pre-surgery after the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let's just take it easy for the week and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Because that's zero tolerance for me. Like I've swollen both my feet up. I've screwed my body up from just fighting and just in general. But I don't play it by my back.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
crucial,
Yeah.
like bad.
Yeah.
And so it's not bad. I mean, it's there. It's not miserable, which is fine. So we're gonna get back at it next week. We'll start moving around. We'll start getting active again.
Yeah.
Start get some of this weight back off. I want to stay about 185.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So you ain't gotta cut so much.
yeah, I'm not going back 215.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to being fat.
You look good,
I
dude.
refuse. I appreciate you,
For
man.
real.
Yeah, you do look
Thank
good.
you
at
so much.
one-
It was some days it was tough. As we got closer and closer, we started cutting my calories down more and
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
What's the lowest calories like she was allowed you to-
1,700.
for a day?
Yeah, for the whole day.
It's not that much, really.
It's basically,
If you eat the right stuff, it's kind of a lot, but like,
you got to balance it though.
it's
'Cause It's
crazy.
like I can wake up and eat 600 calories. Cool.
yeah.
I've got 1,200 left. I can eat lunch again, another 6. So it's like, it's basically on third shift because at midnight it starts over. So I'd just sit looking at the clock. And be like, literally, I'd sit there and look at the clock. I'd be like, Aaron, but what are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking at my phone. Because Aaron went through it. Aaron went through it too. Because me and
That's
Aaron.
so fucking funny, dude.
And I just sitting there just waiting for it to start over. I'm like, where are you going? I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat a snack. I'm going to get
Yeah.
something in my
Yeah,
body
yeah,
because I
dude.
haven't ate and
Yeah.
I'm dying.
12:01. You're like,
Literally.
woo, we made it.
And I just be ripping apart stuff. Like I could consume 300 calories or 400 calories in like 60 seconds.
Oh yeah, definitely. dude.
Especially because a lot of stuff
Definitely.
is processed nowadays, man. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
terrible for you,
Yeah,
which
it
is
is.
one of the things we cut out towards the end. Like I bought like a bunch of protein bars
Mhm.
and she's like, let's cut that out. Sodium's too high, all the processed stuff. And I actually still got them in the bag in my pantry. I really don't care for them anymore,
Yeah.
which was crazy because after the fight, I went a little crazy. As soon as the fight was over, I dropped like $25 at Taco Bell for just me.
yeah.
And then I was like, let me try some of these protein bars and these protein Pop-Tarts, which they're good, but they're weird because you have a Pop-Tart, you bend it and it'll break.
Yeah.
Not these. They just bend.
Oh shit.
But they're good.
Yeah.
I enjoy them, but I just really didn't care for them.
Protein bars are weird for me, honestly. They got like a weird
Yeah,
chalky.
they are, and I got
weirdness
some that
to
are a
them.
little better, like the Quest ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Quest makes some really good stuff.
Yeah.
I got some of those to try, and I really enjoyed those. But
Yeah.
I had them after the fight, and I had one or two. I was like, he's really not cracked up to be.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I don't really,
No.
Yeah.
which is crazy to
And
me.
they're really made to ease a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
right.
Kind of. That's the
Yeah.
kind of idea behind it. You get a little protein and you get to try to chill any sweet tooth cravings out. But
Mhm.
they don't work for me. What works for me better than anything, which is terrible, because it's so many calories is like peanut butter.
It's terrible. Like the calorie count. Like
Yeah.
I had to get some like peanut butter protein, or it's like powder.
Yeah.
And it is awful by itself because I was making smoothies instead of going by like at Smoothie King, which is fantastic. But the calories, because I have an app that I log everything on.
Oh yeah.
And it just wasn't worth it. The calorie count and everything. And I was getting like 400 calories per
full from it.
That and I get like 12 grams of protein, and like I have to match everything because I was on 1,700 calories and 185 grams of protein. So I have to make sure I hit everything within, and that's the hard part because as you get lower, you got to start. Okay, I need to hit this.
So she count like macros and stuff. Is that how she does it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I only tracked on. I have one app that I scan and log everything on. It's called MyFitnessPal, and that's the way I scan the barcodes, and I can make meals, I can make recipes and stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
Because if I can't log it, I couldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Because it was like a Saturday morning. I was at some park or fair with my son, and I was hungry. I didn't eat in the morning. I was like, let me see how many I got. I was like, okay, I got this many calories. I can eat. And it's early too. I was like, it's kind of risky. So I went on the Chick-fil-A app, and I'm like, oh, cool. I can definitely order this, and I'll be fine. And I went to MyFitnessPal, and I logged everything that I ate, and it put me over by like 200 calories. So I was over for 200 calories for the day at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Yeah, I bet.
Did I make the whole day without eating? No, I ended up eating. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, I'm not safe to be around when I'm hangry.
Yeah.
It is. It's not good.
Yeah. That's the way my wife is. She gets hungry or cold.
Terrible. It's
sleepy,
terrible.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I get very. It was bad. That's why I'm bad. I'm happy the wake up really wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Because like what was it? Thursday I cut like 4 pounds Tuesday, and then I cut like another 6 pounds Wednesday. I went into the gym and trained. And I woke up Sunday like 170, ate breakfast, worked all day, went to the gym, and I was like 172.
Yeah.
I was like, so I was right there. So I didn't eat or drink anything for the whole day after that. And I was fine. I weighed in like 169.8. And you get like 1.8 of a pound. So I was good. Unless you're like one of the guys that that fought Wayne. Wayne cut like 35 pounds in like 2 weeks.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, bro. And Bubba had to cut a little bit too.
Yeah.
I don't know where Matson was at on his. Matson's gangster as shit. We're sitting there drilling. We're talking about weight. He goes, yeah, man. He's like, I can go 60, 55 right now. I was like, how?
Yeah.
How can you do that? He's like, it's gangster shit, honestly. I was like, yeah, bro. When you've been doing it as long as he has, and
he knows how to do it. Huh?
Yeah. And there's a handful of people in that gym I would not fist fight to save my life. Matson's one of them.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would not fist fight Matson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's such a cool dude, so down to earth, man. He's got this aura and this energy about him. A lot of the guys do.
Yeah.
Like John, Tyler, Connor, like a lot of the guys I've done some hard rounds with.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're just awesome.
Yeah. Nothing but respect afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Tyler, as well as Tyler, like I'm bigger than Tyler, but Tyler's beat my ass.
Yeah.
A lot. Matson too. Matson's beat my ass a lot. Matson's tough because I can't set. Tyler won't let me set. Like every time they're in your face constantly.
Yeah.
They're constant.
Tyler hit me so hard one time at the old gym, I thought he cracked my jaw. Because I couldn't turn my jaw like this, like sideways. I couldn't do it.
Dang, dude.
I think it was a Superman punch. Or he faked it and went up and he hit me hard.
What are you throwing Superman punches in sparring, bro? Goddamn.
Oh, Tyler literally head kicked me from standing right here. We were sparring. Yeah. He question marked me. I'm 6 foot. Yeah. And he question marked me and landed on the side of my neck. I was like, why?
Yeah, dude.
I was like, how? He's so athletic. He's so good with his kicks.
Yeah.
And Matson's just so tough, and just his experience.
His hands are like concrete, bro.
Yes, he hits hard too.
Yeah.
Like there's some people I can go.
I'm talking about the way they feel when you like shake his hand.
He's got that firm grip. Yeah.
They feel like concrete.
There's a couple guys that like I can turn it up with.
I was wondering about that. I wonder like who do you go with the hardest in that gym?
Probably James, because James is about my size.
Higgins?
It's about he's obviously bigger than me, and he's young. He hits tough, and he's tough as shit too.
Yeah.
He's got legs like tree trunks.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
He slings them things. And honestly, the hardest ones I've ever gone with is me and Connor. I don't know what it is about me and Connor. When I first started, it was light, and then next thing you know, we'll start out light, you know, and then we'll go with 3 or 4 people. Then we'll go again with we'll find each other again. We'll turn it up again.
Yeah.
And again and again. I remember one time we were sitting there just slinging at each other. It's like, shit, time to go to work.
Yeah.
And just, he's tough as shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moves well. He gets in very well. Tough as shit.
Yeah.
He's got a hell of a work ethic. A lot of the guys, man,
Yeah.
are just dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs. Like Matson, dog. Tyler, dog. A lot of them, man.
Yeah.
Just insane work ethic.
Oh, yeah. Especially fucking Matson and Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I see that Matson's in there all the time. Connor's, he's coming back from injuries and stuff, but he's like, even then, bro, he was still working.
Yeah.
Like, if he's not.
Matson does tree work, bro.
Yeah. And then comes to work. Bubba will literally come in from work, train, and then he'll come in, do a little bit, and then he'll go back to work.
Yeah.
And just
That's
trying
crazy,
to get it
bro.
in when you can, how you can, baby. You know,
Yeah.
you got to admire and you got to respect the grind.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
And just being around those guys and just it makes you want to grow and be better.
Oh, I guarantee
Because
it.
all I've ever wanted, man, especially since I started this shit, man, I want to be a good fighter, a good father, and a good man. That's all I want in life, man.
Just a good human.
Just a good human. Just a good person. You know, I want good people around me.
Just
and
being doing this, man, they've inspired us quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just being around them, you know.
And
so I can't imagine being around them
Every day.
4 or 5 times a week,
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever
crazy.
it is,
and just throwing at each other. Because in the day, like, and one thing I love is there's no malice there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, unless like there's a rule. It's like if you hit me hard, I'm gonna hit you hard.
Yeah.
You know. So if you don't want to get hard, don't hit me hard. And you know, so you got to know who you can and can't turn it up on. And I've seen some guys come in there, you know, and they're new and they turn it up a little bit. And I've seen them get like, hey, you know, this is why you don't do that shit.
Yeah. We went there once. I'm pretty sure you were there, wasn't you?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go hard either. I was going a lot of shit. Dude. I didn't want to get fucked up by nobody, dude.
It gets like that. Like, cause when I first started going, like I started sparring, I'd get so nervous on the interstate. I'm sitting in the car,
guarantee it, dude.
like just sweating, just so scared, just from sparring.
Yeah.
And then after so many sessions, bro, it just went away. Like, so and that's kind of the mindset I had going into the fight. And because it's not the act of fighting that scares me. I'll fight anybody. It's just your adrenaline gets going. You know, it's just that sensation.
You never planned to fight before. Like I've said that before, but like that was your first planned fight. You've been waiting for that fight for months.
And just waiting is the worst part.
Guarantee
it's fighting's just mental.
Yeah.
Because like once you're in there, man, you're in there. You're locked in there. It's me and you for the next 6 minutes, bro.
Yep.
And shout out to the guy I fought, Jermaine Salesman. Super cool dude. I actually met up with him. You know, I offered to buy him a beer. He's like, I don't drink. I ended up buying Powerade. We took a picture together. Dude was tough.
Yeah.
Because I hit hard. I've been told I hit hard. I've been told to chill out sometimes. You know, because
chill out. Bro.
Yeah. I calm down on the power. Not that I'm the hardest hitter in there, because I sure as shit. No, I promise you, I'm not. I'm not. But I was
not the hardest hitter in there.
No, but I was hitting him with some hard shots, and he was just, especially the first round when they 8 counted the first time. The bell saved him and I was like, cool, bet. In the next corner, and then I think somebody said I 8 counted him like 4 times, and by the second, third one, I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? Like how much more can you take?
Lay it down.
Like I'm about to fall on the floor because feeding it to you, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and he was a tough dude, man. And shout out to him for taking the fight, man. I appreciate you so much, man. Especially it was our first fight.
Yeah.
It was funny because like when I seen the picture of him, I was like, of course he's fucking bald. I was like, dude, they gave me so much shit. They called was it Randy Couture versus like Anderson Silva or something like that, which is ironic because my buddies called me that Randy Couture before.
Oh, shit.
Especially when I don't shave my head, and it's like,
So what was it like walking up to the cage though? Like you start hearing your walkout music play. What went through your brain? What all that? Give us that little rundown.
Man, I was trying to focus on getting my mind right because I was like, shit, we're doing it. Like once I heard the music start, I was like, oh shit, this is real. This is what we're doing. You know, and they were like, yo, go when you want to go. You know, it's your moment.
Yeah.
And shout out to A&F and everyone behind A&F, like Billy and Jennifer, man, to give us that type of platform to have our moment. Because, you know, like Billy said, he's had 10 years experience. He's had tons of fights, and he only has so many that have pictures and videos.
Yeah.
You know, and he's been there, and he wants to make sure that we have this platform to grow on for just for us, you know.
Yeah.
And he's all about it, you know, having our moments, you know. That's why they had 2 photographers, you know, and some of the pictures I've got back at scene are fantastic.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the other fires, like Chance was talking about it. He said it was great promotion. I haven't been around a lot of them. I went to one a couple months ago that Chet fought on, and it wasn't A&F.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bash him or his thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But what Billy has and what Billy's got going on, it's fan. It's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
It is.
And they're just growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
A lot of people like me, like I didn't know we had it in Chattanooga. I'd have been the damn first one.
Yeah.
I know,
you know?
I would have too. Yeah.
Because I was at one area.
You know, the first one was in a school gym, bro.
I seen a picture of it that Jennifer shared on Facebook. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's what
it
they
is.
are now at Camp Jordan.
I know.
And it was packed Saturday.
Yep.
And we only had 9 fights.
I know.
Yeah,
I think
I
we
know.
originally had 12, but when TJ had to fall out, do some injuries, and you know, I think Tyler's opponent changed like 3 or 4 times actually.
I know.
Which is
But he ended up with the best fight of
Dude, Tyler's a fucking warrior, man.
Yeah.
He'll get it. He'll fight anybody.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to fight.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn if it's MMA, if it's kickboxing. He's like, I just want to fight, bro.
I know,
Yeah.
it's
He's
wild.
like, I just want to walk him down that's what, man. Tyler's got this aura about him, man.
He
Wally,
does.
man.
He does.
And everyone loves him, bro. And you can't help but to love him, bro.
I know,
His
you've been at his
personality.
fights. You've been at the fights and
Yes.
seen it, and you feel it when he comes out. bro.
Absolutely.
It's so much different.
It is, and that's special.
Yeah.
And you know, and he put on a hell of a fight. The dude he fought was tough as shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. that
And I
dude's
seen
insane.
Tyler throw kicks. I never seen Tyler throw before, and they were landing.
Yeah.
I was
know.
like,
Yeah, he
When-
did
what
a
the fuck?
roundhouse kick on a damn back. No,
'Cause he
I
hit the
thought,
bu-
I didn't know. I can't believe that dude didn't go down.
yeah, I know.
on
And
that,
Tyler
dude.
landed it twice
Yeah.
hard.
Those spin kicks.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
dude.
he'd go to the ball and turn around and whip it to the
Yeah.
head. And we were like,
spin heel
crazy.
kick, dude. He was kicking him right into the gut.
it was
with
it was
dude.
probably fight of the night, man. They were both gassed, both landing shots on each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
You know, it was Tyler definitely won the first round.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You know,
Which
For sure.
Nathella even said
That was his first loss.
that was the first round.
he don't
he's
lose
ever
a lot
lost.
of rounds.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and the open scoring to me because I'm still new to
Oh,
the,
I
to
don't
the
know nothing
scene.
about it, bro.
It's so at the end of the round they tell you know who won the round.
Yeah.
which is a good. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
either it tells you like, hey, I'm up,
Yep.
or it's like, bro, you're down. You need to get your shit together.
Yeah,
like this
yeah.
is it. This is your this is your moment. Are you
Which
gonna win
it-
this
and
So
round?
you paid attention to it?
Right? No,
You didn't?
Hell no.
Yeah, I
Absolutely
didn't,
not.
I didn't figure you
I'm
did.
I'm trying to. I'm looking at this dude, watching him trying to throw, and also trying to listen to Billy.
So you be listening to Billy or no? You trying to?
Tried to. Hell, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I couldn't hear shit.
Everybody says that. They can't. They
I
can't
couldn't
do
hear
it.
shit, bro. I was just trying to make sure I don't get knocked out or
I
Yeah.
they
think,
don't knock
I
me
think
down.
The hearing your coach comes with time.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does. It's
Yeah.
like I wrestled in high school and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, did you wrestle? You
Yeah,
had a
I did
wrestling
football,
background?
wrestling, and track. Started middle school. I honestly started doing sports. I did like rec soccer, rec football,
Mhm.
because I wanted to eventually do football, and I didn't want to start like in middle school or high school playing football because it's just not well.
Yeah.
But I started wrestling and doing track because I didn't have a ride home from school till 5:30. I got out at 2:45, and I didn't have anywhere to go. So I was like, shit, I guess we're gonna do sports.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because I got you know
I
you
got
want to hang out.
spare time.
Yeah, I got spare time. So I literally and one of the guys that I actually knew in kindergarten, we were friends. We used to trade like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards, like the nerdy
yeah.
shit. We actually I was a little older, and we went to different schools, and so we actually met up again in middle school. My buddy Spencer, his name I call him Guppy. That was his wrestling name. I always call him Guppy. It'll be
Yeah.
Guppy till the day I die. But we met back up, and he started talking about wrestling. I was like, well, shit, I guess I'll give it a shot. So I wrestled from like 6th grade all the way up till I graduated high school. I did track 6th grade all the way up. I didn't do it my freshman year. I did it my sophomore year all the way up till I graduated. I actually went to state for track. I went to subsection, was in the 100-meter dash. And then in football, all throughout high school,
What was your fastest time on 100 yard?
10-9.
Damn.
God,
Yeah.
dude.
For a white boy, yeah. I was captain of the track
pretty
team.
good.
Yeah, I was captain of the track team for like 2 years. I was the only white boy on the track team.
Where'd you go to school at?
I went to East Ridge High School.
East Ridge.
Yeah.
So you grew up around here?
I'm from honestly everywhere, man. Like I was born in East Ridge and I went to East Ridge High School, but I've never lived in East Ridge. I lived in Georgia at the time, like right on the state line
Oh,
road.
Yeah.
And I've lived in Flintstone. I've lived in Addison. I'm in Ottawa right now. I'm from everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere.
I've been everywhere.
Literally.
yeah.
And people ask me, where are you from? Like, well, I'm from Chattanooga, but I pretty much say I grew up in Georgia, which is true because
Yeah.
I've spent most of my time and lived in like Fort Oglethorpe.
Yeah.
Because my best friend that's where he's from and lives. So, and I grew up with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I got lucky to have a good circle of friends.
Yeah.
I've got 3 good friends that I've been around my entire life that I can trust and I can count on, you know, and I've got some new ones, you know, over the years, like Arian. Like, I never thought that me and Aaron would get close. Like, 'cause we had some conversations at work, 'cause we're on different ends of our jobs. And then I swapped over, you know, and he honestly is the one that got me into the fighting.
Oh, for real?
Literally, because
cool.
we were talking about UFC. Because I don't know who brought it up. I brought it up, and we started swapping, you know, shit about it. I was like, for real? He goes, yeah, my buddy Tyler fights. I was like, no shit.
Yeah.
He's like, he fights for. I was like, no shit, really? He's like, dude, come watch him fight. I was like, fuck yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I went and watched Tyler fight, you know, and then Arian was literally not far from fighting, you know, until he got hurt, unfortunately. And then the whole work situation changed. And he wants to get in there. He's dying to get in there. It's just this second shift is just not. Well, he's got a wife, 2 kids.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to thug it out until hopefully the times change and get back in there because he was so close. I think he was like 2 weeks out from
It was
his fight.
close.
Yeah,
Super
when he
close.
broke his ankle, yeah.
And I
Or
didn't
his
even know
foot or
about it.
whatever he broke.
The son bitch didn't even tell me.
Really?
I literally showed up to work and our other buddy Memphis said, man, it's a shame what happened to Aaron, man. It's heartbreaking. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? He goes, he got hurt. He's not fighting. I was like, what the fuck you mean he got hurt? He's like, yeah. So I'm walking to the break area, moving tables and shit because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And I seen him and he's got a boot on. He's just like, I was like, bro, what happened? He started shaking his head and like tearing up. I just hugged him. And he had a manual car, and where he lives at, it's a hill, kind of a hill, parked, pulled backed in, you know, thought he had it in park, and as he got out, it started rolling. And where he lives, it rolls. It would have rolled into the road and down a hill, probably hit somebody driving by. And so as he was trying to get it in park, it rolled over his ankle or his foot, like fractured it or cracked it or something like that.
That's some shit luck.
Yeah,
Right
and
there.
it mentally it fucked him up, bro.
Yeah.
He was, and it broke my heart seeing him like that.
Yeah.
Because we've gotten close. Like our kids hang out, you know.
Yeah.
His kids love me. His daughter don't know how to take me sometimes. Because one day she's like, hey, how are you? And she's like, hey, and she'll talk to me. And then some days she just stares at me.
It's just like, bro.
I'm like, what's up, Mia? And she'll just
I don't know you, dude.
like the other day I was over there. Everyone was upstairs and she was standing there looking at me. I was like, Mia, you can go upstairs. It's okay. And she just ran upstairs.
Yeah.
You know? And I love him to death, man. You know, he's someone that's come into my circle, you know,
That's
that
awesome.
I truly love, and you know, I would do anything for him.
Yeah.
You know. And I never thought, you know, I thought I had my friends say it, and it's crazy how you get people, especially the guys from the gym, like a lot of them have opened up more to, and like I've had more conversation with. And I love them to death, man. I tell them, I'm gonna rock with y'all till the wheels fall off, and we're gonna push that bitch down the road.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and I'm thankful for them.
It's good to be around people like that who's got like a good direction and they're trying to go a good direction in their life, and you could follow them and be with
Trying
them.
to do something anyway.
You know,
bro.
trying to do better
Have
for
goals.
themselves. I feel like that's
Absolutely.
Makes a big difference, bro.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then we're all come together for, like, to grow as as men, as fathers, as fighters, you know, and just working together, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
So, you think you outlasted your opponent in the cage? You think that had anything to do with the
I felt like
overwhelming? I mean, it was kind of overwhelming victory for me watching as a fan.
Yeah, it was, like I said, he was tough, man. I didn't expect him, like, especially after the third, like, 8 count. I was like, that's it. You know, they're going to stop it. And he just kept going. I was like, dude, he was ready to die for it, man.
I know,
you know?
dude.
And I was ready to give him everything I had
I
for it, bro. I
Well, he
worked
was
hard
a
for
dang
it.
retired Air Force.
I didn't know that
He was
until
in
someone
20
told me.
I guess 20 years in the Air Force, you got to be right. So, and then you got older kids, and he was talking about them in his interview, and he was wanting to do them proud and all this. And I'm like, golly, this is crazy.
Super cool, down to earth. And because I seen him, he pulled up at the weigh-ins, you know, super composed. You know, I didn't talk to him. He didn't talk to me. I didn't know like how this works first time.
Yeah.
I didn't know how, like, if we're super friendly. If we're not, I guess that depended on the vibe.
Yeah.
You know, then we did the ceremonial face off and everything, and he was super composed. Didn't yell, didn't scream. You know, didn't just super calm. And I was like, that might not be a good thing for me. It might just be. I was like,
he's a little too calm.
I got
either way on
wild.
that,
I got wild at the face off.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to. But I just got. Yeah, I turned up. I mean, I got to compete with Tyler and Matson and everybody, man. Like, damn, you know how hard that is to do to compete with somebody to have that energy.
Can I have some attention over here?
Like, and this whole experience has been crazy for me because I've never been an attention seeker, and like I'm still trying to process how to take it.
Yeah.
I guarantee it, bro.
Now, I'm not real big on social media. Like I just made another Instagram for like the 4th time. So
We
maybe,
never were
maybe
either,
this one
bro.
will stick.
Yeah.
Like, cause I make them. I don't post a lot of things. I'm a very private person.
Yeah.
And so it's new to me. So my Facebook blew up, and this is the most it's ever blew up. And I actually went like almost 2 years without Facebook or pretty much any social media.
Yeah.
And it was nice,
I
you
bet,
know. And
yeah.
then I started doing the fight, and then kind of I need that to kind of get myself out there, let people know what's going on.
It helps. For
And
sure.
it really does help. Like
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the
it
world
does.
we live in, like social media is just it's the best way to get your business out there, what
Your
you got
name,
going, everything.
Whatever you're
Yeah.
doing.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do cardio. Like, what do you do for cardio? Because I feel like you being a track guy, maybe you had good cardio or something. But
Bro, I hate running. I was a sprinter. I
Is that
did
what
my
you do?
100-meter and sat my ass down.
yeah.
And so, like, you know, they were like, cardio is something you got to do, especially with me trying to cut weight and lose
Yeah.
weight. So I started going to the gym, and I didn't do it a lot. Like, I honestly wasn't doing anything. I was just eating what I was supposed to eat and then just training. And then Denver was like, hey, you're really going to have to turn the cardio up. So, well, how much am I going to have to turn up? Because, like, I'm really not a fan of running. And she's like, you're going to have to do it like 3 or 4 times a week. I was like, shit. Okay, cool. So I honestly, Stairmaster. I'll hop on the Stairmaster for like 30, 45 minutes, do like 200 floors. And then I'll hop on a bike. I'll do that,
200
push a
floors.
sled, you know. I don't like running on the treadmill. If I'm going to run, I'd like to run outside.
Yeah.
And so, like, I actually did like 6 miles not too long ago, which was insane because I never thought I'd run 6 miles. There's 3 there and 3 back.
Yeah, that's a
I ran
long way.
3, stopped, watered up, ran back. Just being active, honestly. Jump rope, which
Yeah.
I suck at jump rope. So jump roping is great for cardio,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and especially if you can do it. It's
Any
tough,
kind of plyo.
and it's
like
tough
that,
for me
but
because I jump rope backwards.
What do you mean
no
you go?
way. You do
I
it
do it
rope
the opposite.
backwards?
Yes.
You go backwards?
Yep.
For
That's
real?
That's how I've done it. My wrestling coach used to give me shit for it.
I
Billy's
bet.
giving me shit for it.
Yeah, I bet.
He's like, well, as I suck at jump roping, he goes, well, if you do it the right way, dumbass.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, you're right. And so I kind of learned how to do it the right way.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys in there are really good at jump roping. Like they'll do the 1 foot in and out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I've
God.
watched Logan. Logan's really good at it. I'm just like, I would love to do that, but
I
I just
would
don't know
love to
how
do
that
that.
works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with it being your first fight, did you ever go, I don't belong here? I do belong here. I don't belong here. Did you have any of those?
Yeah.
Like,
I felt like I'm one of the newer guys. Like I said, I've been training for a year. That's kind of how the fight got booked because he's his first fight, my first fight. He's older, obviously, you know. So that's honestly how it got matched up. It was a good fight for both of us.
Yeah.
And I'm still green. Obviously, you can tell from the fight. You know, I've still got working on a lot of things, and it was tough because I've been in there going hard with a lot of guys who have been fighting, and I originally was going to try to go in April. That didn't happen,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And he's like, let's work on some things. We'll push it back. And so when it came back around, or I tried to go in March. I was going for March 1st, but then April came around. I was like, yeah, we'll definitely do April. Yeah, because there have been times I've mentally just not had a great day.
Yeah.
Like one in particular, it was Thursday. Like ever since I woke up Thursday night going to work, like I just mentally wasn't having a good day. So here comes Friday, we're sparring, and Connor was beating my ass. Like he beats my ass. Like
Yeah.
I've gotten better now since I've fixed some things, but Connor still beats my ass 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
And like he was just doing it easier than usual. Like as he's hitting me, my mouthpiece is falling out.
Oh, hell.
My mouthpiece never falls out. It's fit right to me. That shit, you have to like hit me hard, knocking it. But it was just falling out, and like he was just tapping me.
Yeah.
And I was getting so damn frustrated. And I've had conversations with Billy, and Billy's like, man, you can't take it so serious all the time, bro. He's like, you got to enjoy it and have fun with it. Because
Yeah,
take
yeah.
it serious all the time, like you're not going to learn. You're not going to grow. He's like, that's how growing and getting better is. Like, go in there, have some fun,
Yeah.
you
dude.
know? And so
get loose, yeah.
because I'd come in there, I'd put my headphones in, I'd sit in the corner and I'd stretch, and I'd listen to my music. And so I started taking it, you know, less serious. I'd come in there and get a little looser, you know, kind of play around, kind of joke, change my music up,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then it helped.
Yeah.
And sometimes I still feel like yeah, I'm 1-0, but it's like, yeah, the guy was older, but I'm trying not to take everything away from me.
Yeah. Don't take nothing away
I'm
from
trying
yourself.
not, and I'm hard on myself
I would
like
be
that.
too. I would be too.
And at the end of the day, man, a fight's a fight. He signed up for it, so I got signed up for it.
Yeah,
And
the
he
dude had
trained
some.
for it.
He trained for it.
the
He
fight.
made weight for it.
Yeah.
I made weights for it. You know,
He
and
trained for it and was
I'm
there
just-
for it and was trying to win.
Mhm.
I don't want to take anything away from it because the dude was 47 years old.
Right.
I wouldn't have
It's
fought
just-
him.
Age is just a number, and
Yeah.
I'm 29 years old, and he stood there with me.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, and for all 3 rounds, I think I got him with 50 seconds into the 3rd round finally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so take nothing away from him, man. He earned it.
Yeah.
You know, we both got in there and put on a hell of a show.
My buddy was sitting next to me. He's like, bro, we got to pull for the old guy. We're both old. And I was like, I can't, bro. I got to pull for Nakota. What are you talking about? And he's like, oh, he goes, dang it, bro. He's at him. He's like, golly, bro. We
And-
got to pull for.
And some days I feel like I don't belong, and some
Yeah.
days I feel like I do. You know, and a lot of guys have been. I think it's on my face. And like I said, they're real cool, man. They're real awesome people. And they're like,
Yeah.
hey, man, I see, you struggling a little bit. And I'm thankful for all the tips, like, especially Matson. Like, it was 2 weeks before the fight, and we're drilling, and he's going with me, showing me things, trying to help me on my technique.
Yeah.
When he could be, working on his shit,
Yeah, dude.
improving on his stuff. But he was like,
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I just heard another fighter say, I just felt like I didn't belong. So I was going to ask that question, start asking that question to some people.
It's a
and
good
see.
question, I feel like.
And the atmosphere in there has never felt like that for me. Like, I've never walked in there and felt like
I don't belong.
I
here.
don't belong. Like, no one's never made me feel
It's
like
not
I
your
don't
fault.
belong.
It's not their fault.
No, it's me.
Just in your
and that's
head,
just
yeah.
an internal thing that I've honestly fought with my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
bit of an emotional guy,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
We are too. kinda.
Yeah. So
We've cried on this show and everything, bro. It's embarrassing as heck.
no, it's not, man. It's not. Ain't nothing wrong with it,
We're a
bro.
bunch of sissies,
And-
bro. We're a bunch of wimps.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've had car rides home where bro, it's just quiet, just
Yeah.
me crying.
Yeah.
It's not just, and it all kind of just comes crashing down.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially, I can't speak for him, but as a man, it's. I feel like it's different for us. We have this persona
Yeah.
Mhm.
that we have to put on.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
it's tough.
Mhm.
Explaining to people what you're going through and how you're feeling.
Yeah.
And sometimes
never-
man, you just
never know
gotta
who to go-
cry that shit out, bro, in the car. And just
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
dude.
And you
fucking
never really
replay that song. That shit didn't hurt enough. Play that shit again,
Yeah.
bro.
10
You know?
times in a row sometime, bro. Shit, I be playing them bitches a lot sometimes.
Yeah, and so I've come to learn to just kind of take it on the chin.
Yeah.
It's gonna come and go. So just take it, soak it in, and then just fucking leave it where it is.
So
Let it
you
lie.
think the whole fight game mentally has helped you
Yes,
as a whole?
absolutely, mentally, physically. Shit, I wish you'd help me financially. I wish I make but especially this economy, man. It's
Yeah,
crazy,
dude.
but no, it's helped me in so many ways, man.
Yeah.
I've have bonds with people that I never thought I'd have. I've had experiences with people. Like, I have my best friend Guppy, his dad or his uncle fought and did MMA and all that a long time ago, and he messaged me. He's like, "Hey man, unfortunately I can't make it to your fight. I got work." I was like, "I appreciate it." He goes, "But enjoy it and soak up the moment."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, even though it's amateur, like not a lot of people, do this. They don't
Yeah.
have this moment. A lot of
No.
people
Yeah,
talk
dude.
that shit, but they're
Oh, yeah.
not actually going to do it.
No.
You're one of the very few that have
Yeah.
done it. He's enjoy your moment.
Yeah.
And honestly, the support system I had, man, like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people said, are like, "Hey, we're gonna come out and watch you," and a lot of people say they do and they don't, which it's
Yeah.
fine. Things come up
Oh, yeah.
money wise, But I had people like rent the pay-per-view. I had family friends that they sent me screenshots of them watching it. I was like,
Mhm.
damn, that's it was
It's
just
dope, ain't
it was
bro?
overwhelming, man. And just
Yeah.
I'm thankful for everyone, from the coaching, the nutrition, the tips from my teammates, to everyone who bought a ticket, who watched it on pay-per-view,
Yeah.
who just, good fight,
Yeah.
I'm thankful, man. I never
Yeah.
thought I'd have that type of love and support, man.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's
pretty awesome.
man.
Yeah,
to
'cause
see.
my mom's sensitive too, especially as she's getting older. So watching me play football was tough for her.
Yeah.
And then me watching me wrestle was even more. And then I told her I was fighting. She goes, "Are you serious?"
You trying to kill her, bro?
She goes,
She's like,
I was
what
like,
kind
"Are
of
you gonna
fight?
come?" She goes, "I don't know." I was
Yeah.
like, "I don't know if I can
yeah.
I can do that." And
It'd
honestly,
be hard
and
to watch.
she was there. She was there. My stepdad was there. My sister actually came in, surprised me. We went to ceremonials,
Yeah, yeah.
and she was there. She lives in South Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she drove 8
That's
hours.
That's awesome.
And
dude.
it made me happy to see.
I
that.
guarantee it, dude.
It
That's
really
so
did.
sick.
That's pretty cool, bro.
And it was just, like I said, my teammates. I'm at the end of the day, I'm happy that I went out there and got the win for not just me, but for my team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they win with you.
Yeah, one
And
wins,
the
we all
guys who
win.
lost,
One lose, we all lose.
Y'all all lost
Yep.
with them, you know.
Absolutely. And we had unfortunate with Bubba and his leg.
Yeah.
But
Wow, that was
Bubba's
terrible.
a tough son of a bitch because like after he
Yeah, you're
it
telling me,
broke.
dude.
He sat there the whole night, watched
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah,
fight, and then like I said, I went and got Taco Bell. I took my ass home. I had my $25 worth of Taco Bell, and then next thing I know, I see a group chat. Bubba's at Champies with his leg up. He's having a good old time.
God.
Like, bro, I'd have been at the ER.
Dude.
Yeah.
I was like, just
Well, he
crazy.
got shot and didn't even go to the damn doctor. I don't know if you
Till the
watched that
next morning.
podcast.
What?
He's been shot twice and he didn't go to the doctor till the next day. And his daddy had to come in there and threaten to whoop his ass with a belt to make him go.
That's Bubba, man.
Yeah, dude. It was hilarious.
He said, I got shot the night before, but I wasn't getting hit with that belt, bro.
Bubba's one of the guys, like when we're doing conditioning or like cardio and we're going hard, his limiter is so high that he'll literally go until he's puking.
Oh, dude.
It's because he doesn't know anything except go.
Yeah.
And he's a hard ass worker, man.
Yeah.
And every fight that he's fought in so far, I've noticed that he's winning until he don't.
I
Yeah.
know, dude.
You know?
And especially the dude that he just
one
fought.
this week, this past one,
He was
bro.
beating dude's ass. His winning.
Yeah,
Dude
he
was
was.
literally running from him.
I know.
Yeah, he was whooping
And then
him, bro.
all of a sudden, I still don't know how he broke it. Because I
think
watched
he
the
stepped on the side of
replay.
the cage.
Because
a
I
little
saw him.
bit, and
I want to say he kicked, and then I saw something go limp. Maybe got checked, but it was the other leg that broke. So
Yeah.
it was just crazy.
It's
And
crazy,
he was still
dude.
trying to get up and fight.
Yeah, I
And they're
know.
like, bro, no, stop. Like
yeah, dude.
because his game plan, I think he was going to lean up against the cage with one leg and get him to come at him and just swing on him.
Some
I was like,
jujitsu stuff. Huh?
Literally.
yeah, dude.
But he's tough as shit, man. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
the radio interview with him, so I got
Yeah.
to know him a little more. You know, I've had some good rounds with him. Like I've literally like head kicked him or kneed him in the face on accident one time. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good." I was like, "What do you mean you're good?" He goes, "No." He's like, "I'm good." I was like, "Bro, you're tough as shit."
Yeah,
dog."
he's tough, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
a lot of the guys in there, man, they're awesome.
they're
Yeah.
all insane, bro. They're all insane.
You got to
literally.
be to do what we do
Yeah,
and have fun with it and enjoy it.
Absolutely, dude.
Like who's like, I'm gonna get in there and fight somebody, you know, till one of us, you know, gets knocked out or can't go anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like not a lot of people think like that.
I know.
Mm.
It's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool too.
And you're in there too doing the same shit, so you can think of yourself the same way. You know what I'm saying?
You really can think of yourself the same way.
Not yet. I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
Now you say not yet.
You're
but
still in it. You're doing
one
it. You're
time
fighting
is all
for
it
it.
takes, bro.
yeah, I'm
To
still.
me,
And you've
I
already
mean-
fought.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a couple more kickboxing. Definitely grow and work on some things.
Yeah.
Definitely, and then maybe do a couple MMA. We'll see how that goes. Because if I fought like I fought doing MMA, I'd have got my ass took down.
Well, you got wrestling. Get that
Yeah,
wrestling experience.
They
though.
would have double legged me and took me down, and it would not gone well. I'd like to do some more jujitsu. Like
Yeah,
a lot of the
really?
guys, they're super active doing jujitsu tournaments.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
like Tyler did one before his last fight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Matson did one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them are super active doing those, and they have them all the time. Honestly,
Yeah. Yeah.
They have those more often than they have
they
anything.
do. And then
Yeah.
one of the gyms that's around here, I think Athens Jiu Jitsu. I think they're doing one here soon, and it's like a charity thing.
Mm.
Like you come pay and you do jujitsu through all like levels and ages, and then they'll have food and stuff.
Oh well.
Which I think a lot of the guys are considering going. I'm thinking about going. I don't
Yeah.
have any jujitsu,
I mean,
zero jujitsu whatsoever.
You got some wrestling.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
a little bit.
you can go in as a white belt anyway.
Yeah, I actually got my white belt. Honestly,
Do you?
In
yeah.
jiu-jitsu. Okay.
We had our barbecue and they were.
Oh, yeah,
I
they,
seen
they,
that.
were
I remember
doing.
that.
They were
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that, and I was standing there and I'm clapping everybody, and chat was talking, and he said my name, and I was just like confused. I was, "Are you serious?" I was like,
I know.
"No way!"
yeah.
And it was surreal. Like it's apparently it's the hardest belt to get because you have to start.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it was surreal.
That's cool. though.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be doing something like this, especially with the people I'm doing it with, and it's life changing. Honestly, man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's changed me, like physically, for my nutrition, mentally, like.
I'm gonna start going.
Definitely come in when you guys can, bro. Y'all awesome. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah.
Billy does a week trial for free.
I already
come
done
check
my
it
week
out.
trial.
Yeah.
I came in for striking, and then I did the jiu-jitsu class on Thursday, and I rolled with Will,
Tall Will.
Big
Murphy?
Will.
Oh,
Will?
Big Will. Big Will. Will's good, man. And he's getting his nutrition together. Denver's working with him. He's slimmed down a lot.
Really?
So,
Absolutely.
oh yeah, dude.
From what he used
Every
to look like
picture
now.
that he takes of himself, dude.
Yeah.
He is losing 20 pounds a week. It
Yeah.
looks like, bro. It's insane, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
dude is pushing himself. He's going to fight.
Yeah.
He is going to fight. He's
Absolutely.
going to fight.
And then we got Tyler. Tyler's one of the guys. He just had his shoulder done.
Yeah.
You know, I think he got cleared last week or week before. So he's definitely gonna get in there
Yeah.
and start taking it easy and eventually, start doing all that.
But I can't wait till Will fights, man. I've been pushing that dude along ever since I'm.
Yeah, because he did some of the
with him.
commentary for the fight that we just had.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heck yeah, I
him
didn't
and
know
Connor
that.
both did.
I know
bro.
Connor did. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was sitting there. He was like, it was so tough because he's trying not to be, he's trying to support both sides, but it's hard when it's,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was me,
Yeah.
and he's trying to keep the language, the way like he's supposed to.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said it was real tough, and him say it was so tough not to make fun of you or say something about you being bald when you were coming out. I was like, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And you're like, I've seen all the group chats. Everybody's making fun of being bald. It's hard not to do it too, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It was, yeah.
That's crazy.
So we should get him on. I can't. He actually asked to come on, and I said, bro, we'll get you after April. So that's somebody we got to get on here
Okay.
as Will. I can't wait to talk to the dude. He's inspirational for real.
Especially in
He lost 100 pounds by himself before he even came to the gym.
Yep.
Oh well.
Absolutely. Like he posted a photo recently. He's like before and now. I was like, damn, bro, you can just tell.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, you ain't even got to be close to him. You can tell from far away.
Mhm.
He's working.
Yeah.
Like Tall John, he's working in Denver, getting his nutrition down. He's thinking about coming. He's another guy I'd hate to fight
Yeah.
because he's got a very strong Muay Thai background,
Mm-hmm.
and like so it's a lot of times we'll spar, and like I throw a kick, check. I'm like, all right, cool, don't know, check. I'm just like, stop. And then he's like 6'4".
Does he
He's
raise
so,
it up?
Yeah, he's so long, and it's just like jab. It's like jab. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, John. And
You're probably used to fighting everybody that's
Yeah.
shorter than you, huh?
yeah, pretty much. I mean, with my weight class, especially 70's so stacked.
Yeah.
Like the only
Yeah.
thing I definitely want to drop because
You want to get small, like
No, that's why I definitely because I was gonna go 85
yeah.
because I sure shit we're gonna go like 200, 250
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we
yeah.
had like the last one we had outdoor. I seen one of the guys like there's like 220 MMA. I
Yeah.
said fuck no,
Yeah, dude.
no.
Yeah, dude. There's no way.
Look like Mark Wahlberg ate Mark Wahlberg. I was like, ain't
Yeah,
no
dude.
way in hell.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude.
And but 70 is like really, really stacked.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Larry right now. Larry's Larry's got the title.
Yeah.
Two of the guys just fought, Fabian and Chance. They fight 70.
Yeah.
Like I fight 70. There's so many guys that fight
Then
70.
Matson
Isaiah
fought
Matson.
70.
Matson can go 55.
He goes wherever he
60.
wants
Yeah,
to.
he literally can. Like
Yeah.
he's such a dog for that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I can go 50, 60 right now. I was like, well, how?
Yeah.
Like I could go 60 without a pulse.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, dude.
They could drag my ass in there. Like I could.
70, I don't know, bro. You was pretty lean looking.
Yeah,
I-
15
so
more
I-
pounds would be rough. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I could definitely drop because I weighed in at 169. I could definitely probably 5 maybe. It'd be tough.
Yeah, you can
It'd
do
be
go
it.
to
very, very tough.
165.
I don't know if mentally I can do it because I
Yeah.
like to eat, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But you wouldn't at 165. Wouldn't you still be in 170?
Yeah, it'd be like I think it's like 160. I think the weight class is. I'm
yeah,
not
so
sure.
you'd
If
have
it
to
changes.
drop a whole nother 10 pounds
Yeah.
to get to a different weight.
So if I weighed in at 169, I had to drop that 9 pounds
yeah,
to make
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that would go. Yeah.
Just
There'd
cut
be
your foot
there'd be
off,
nothing
bro.
left but like a pair of trunks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would go either, bro. That would have been tough. You looked lean.
I
so-
still got a little body fat I could lose. I don't know how much, but I definitely it'd be tough.
Yeah.
I'm glad that 70 was a good fit. And
So
like,
you could probably go 169 and then just dehydrate the heck out of yourself
Yeah.
and get there.
yeah, but I
Well,
don't know.
I don't know how
that would go.
much you did.
And then
of
fighting
that.
the next
Did
day
you have to
after
do
that.
any of
Yeah.
that? The dehydration
Yeah,
thing?
so we talked to Billy. Billy told us this is how much I need you to drink, this type of water. You're gonna drink this much, and then so pretty much, yeah. Like I said, like the Wednesday, I went to the gym at my apartment, and my scale is actually a pound heavier than Billy's. So I cut 5 pounds just at my gym at my apartment, and so it's like it's a 173. When I was tasting like 172, I could have made weight that day. And then the next day, I went to train. And I cut like 6-7 pounds there, just water.
Dang, dude.
We would do the bike, do the elliptical, do whatever. Then you hop in the sauna for this, and you get out for this amount of time.
Yeah.
With the sauna suit, I had on sweats, sauna suit. I had Sweet Sweat, which is really awesome. I don't know if y'all know about that.
I don't know what that is.
So Sweet Sweat is like this gel stuff. It comes in like a stick or like a tub that you put on your body, and it works with your heart rate. So when your heart rate gets to pump and you start sweating, this helps you sweat more.
Oh, well.
So you put on your front, your legs, your back, everything. Put your sweats on, sauna suit, and then yeah,
You're going to sweat.
absolutely. Like there wasn't a spot on any of my clothes that was dry.
Yeah.
Like I had to bring
Your
extra.
underwear was
Yeah,
wet.
I had to bring spare. I had my bag full of everything,
Yeah.
towel, everything, because I knew I was
Golly,
I knew
dude.
what it was.
So did you notice anything about the training changing whenever you was about to start fighting?
Whenever you went from
Just
I'm just
training.
in the gym training, and then
Yeah,
they said,
'cause
"Hey,
it
you
was-
got to fight."
It was just a hobby. So like I was going, 3 days a week, which I still continue to go 3 days a week. Sometimes I'll go 4 if I can.
Yeah.
Especially now that I'm not training, I'm definitely gonna go 3. I'm just gonna enjoy the time with my son. But yeah, I just go and just do whatever we were doing at the gym.
Yeah.
We'd do drills, we would do pad work, we'd spar, we would do cardio, conditioning. I wasn't doing anything outside of that.
Yeah.
It was just a hobby. And then I was like, are we gonna do this? I was like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. So I continued to do it, especially when I wanted to cut weight. Like I planned on cutting weight before I even actually officially wanted to fight.
Yeah.
But it kind of all happened together and kind of rolled together. Because like I said, we started cutting in December,
Mm-hmm.
and we were shooting for March 1st.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's plenty of time, because I didn't know how it was going to work. I didn't think I would be able to do it. Like I didn't document anything. I hardly took any photos.
Mm-hmm.
Like I showed you guys the photos of,
Yeah.
and I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I've never done anything this drastic. I've never put this much effort and energy into something, into myself.
Yeah.
And I didn't document a lot of it, so I didn't have photos, but it's surreal. But definitely started doing more cardio, man. I started running outdoors more, which I enjoy for the most part. Depending on the time, like if you try to go like right now in June, like the pollen is so bad, it's not safe to be outside.
Yeah.
Like I refuse to run outside
Yeah.
right now. It's not safe. No, I refuse. So just running, and I was doing a lot of that, and Billy was like, "That's not really good for your knees, so let's take them 6-8 mile runs you've been doing and just cut it down to 2 miles, but do them within I think he wanted me to do 2 miles in 14-15 minutes. So I started doing that, just trying to get it in when I can, honestly. And as we got closer to the fight, I kind of let off a little bit of my cardio, and I was kind of concerned because I was talking to Chet. I was like, hey, what do I need to be doing for cardio wise, man? Because I'm kind of, he's like, just maintenance. He's like, just low impact maintenance. He's like, you've already done all the work, Coda. He's like, all the hard work's done. He's like, this is just, to, do pad work, stretch, and make sure, it kind of gets you to the finish line of the fight.
Yeah.
Cause I never done this before. This is my first time for everything.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
Yeah, and you have to rely on everybody
I know.
in those situations.
Because we did the face off, and Billy literally went over this. This shit was so funny. He's like, we're going to call you this corner first, that corner first. They're going to walk up. They're going to stand on the scale. They're going to pose, take photos. You're going to step to the side. The next person is going to come. They're going to step on the scale, pose, photos, cool. And then you're going to face off with each other. And then you're going to turn away and we're going to get photos like that. So I was the second fight. So I think I was the second one that go. So everything went well. Did pose, did everything. I was facing off a dude. I was like, cool. And then after that, I run off the stage. And Billy's like, Nakota. He's like, hey, come back. And everybody's laughing. I was like, it's my first time. Be gentle. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's like, we literally went over this shit.
Yeah,
I was like,
Yeah, dude.
I know.
That
I
would
let
be
my
me for sure.
excitement take over, bro.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so hyped. And like I
Yeah.
said, it's tough trying to match guys like Connor and Logan and and Mattson. I got nothing but good things to say about a lot of the guys in the gym,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
honestly. Because you see them, you fight with them. I look up to a lot of them.
Mhm.
Like Connor's work ethic is phenomenal. Connor's
Yeah.
a dog. Tyler's a dog. Matt, no, they're all dogs, man.
Mhm.
So Connor's last fight was
We talking about the no-show?
no, the one before that.
Yeah, I
I'm
went
saying
to
his last
that
fight.
one. Yeah, I was there for that one. That was when was that? It's been some time.
Been some
June?
time. It's been a
June
while,
last
bro.
year.
Because I
Might have
really
been October.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I didn't really get
October
into it
of
till about
last year.
August,
Yeah.
into July, beginning August. So that's when I kind of got in there, and I saw him fight.
He got his last fight was October, and he's been going hard ever since.
Yeah, man.
And dude's gonna look completely different when he comes out to fight. the next time, I
Absolutely.
think.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to watch him fight too. It's another one, but
Mhm.
Will with his drive to lose that weight and push himself, bro. I can't wait. to see
Sky's
that.
the limit, man. He wants it bad enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get it.
Yeah,
And it sucks with TJ. TJ came in. TJ wanted to fight, and then he had some stuff that happened with him. So unfortunately, he
Yeah.
wasn't able to fight. I know you were excited to see
Yeah,
TJ
it
fight.
was, yeah.
I was excited to fight on the same card as TJ. A lot of these
Yeah.
guys, I really wanted to fight Like, I was honored to fight with Tyler on the same card, Matson. I was thankful to have to share the same stage with a lot of these
That's pretty
guys.
awesome.
Because when I first showed up and saw them, I was like, yeah, these dudes are awesome. Like, I would love to fight on the same card with these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Mad respect.
Absolutely. I got nothing but respect for all of them.
Yeah.
Well, how long we been going, bro?
An hour.
Hey.
And 10 minutes.
Hey.
So an hour and 5 right now.
Sometimes I talk too much. That's my
No,
fault.
that's perfect.
No, that's the way we like it, bro. It's so
Perfect.
much
This
easier.
is
for
awesome.
us.
This has been a great
perfect.
experience. Like I said, Aaron's like, man, you should do the podcast. I was like, oh man, I ain't fought yet, man. I haven't really been training. I was like, I felt like that's me asking, like, I'm like I said, I'm not an attention seeker. It's having this tour, all this going on. It's different for me, and it's like I'm definitely not gonna take it to my head. I'm not one to talk shit because when I used to when I was younger.
Yeah, that's what happens. And there's a lot of younger guys that do that.
I can tell you from experience. So my best friend Blake has an older brother, Brandon. And like I said, we grew up backyard boxing after church and stuff. I was the young kid. I was the new one of the group. So I had to fight pretty much the most. Like, I was fighting pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
And it got to the point we'd be at birthday parties, and I was sitting there playing video games. Like, Nakota, come here and throw these gloves on. I was like, bro, I don't want to. He goes, yeah. I was like, I don't want to. He's like, well, if you don't fight, you don't eat. I was like,
oh, hell.
well, fuck, I guess we're doing it. So I ended up fighting like everybody, cousins, friends, after church, parties and everything. But one night we were in front of his Blake's front yard. It was me and Brandon. And I don't know what happened, but he, I don't know if he's being cocky or showing up for his girlfriend. Anyway, he dropped his hands and I hit him with a hard ass, I think left or right, and rocked him. And he pretty much got a concussion.
Yeah.
And, I felt bad for it, but then I didn't. And so the whole time I was talking shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, you talk shit, Brandon? You want some NyQuil? Like, I was giving him hell, bro.
Yeah.
And one night he had it. He's like, man, had it. Me talking shit. And we were they had moved, and we're at another house in the front yard by the road. People driving by, and he beat the dog shit out of me. He beat me so bad, bro. I was I was sitting by the road crying.
Oh,
not because I was physically hurt, because I was like, my pride was fucked.
Yeah.
And that's one of the moments that I look back on. It was like, you can talk shit all you want, and it's a fight game,
Some of it is, yeah.
But nothing sucks worse than talking all that shit and having to eat it.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I don't talk shit. I mean, I'll cut up with you a little bit, and I don't take a lot of that shit personal. And like I was talking to Jermaine, I was like, man, I appreciate you taking the fight. Yeah, man, you're cool. It's like, at the end of the day, man, like, we're opponents. We're not enemies.
Yeah.
Life's hard enough without making enemies, man. You're going through it. I'm going through it. We're all just trying to take care of us, take care of our loved ones, just trying to survive, man.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm thankful. Like I said, I haven't met somebody who's honestly been a dickhead yet.
Not yet. It's crazy.
It's wild.
That is not what I expected.
Yeah, especially with fighting.
Yeah.
You're expecting just douchebags, but they're not, man.
I know, man. That's crazy, bro.
They're the coolest people on earth, really.
And it's different. You have from being confident and cocky. There's a very, very thin line.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier is probably my favorite fighter, which he always hasn't been. When he was younger, he was a dickhead. I fucking hated him.
Yeah.
But he started growing on me. I started watching interviews, and I was like, he wasn't cocky and arrogant. He was confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and he could back it up. Like, there's a difference talking shit and not being able to back it up, and then literally about it. Like, dude's about it.
Yeah.
So he's honestly one of my favorite fighters, especially his foundation of everything that he represents and he stands for is like just, it's crazy that you got these type of people that are just so kind. Like, some of the best people you ever meet are the ones that throw gloves on and fight.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
And you never covered in like Matson. Like, Matson's covered in tats and shit. And you think he's the most intimidating guy. He's like, hey man, what's up?
Yeah.
He's so funny.
I know.
Yeah.
He's so damn funny.
Yeah, he is.
And he's like, he's just got an aura about him.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But he can be intimidating too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, especially watching him come out of the sauna.
Yeah.
And he's got that look and he's got that posture. And it's just like, I'm just gonna move out of the way. Like, I don't want to hey, what's up? Are you good? Fuck that.
He's already miserable. You
Yeah,
don't want to talk to him.
snap on my ass. But
Yeah,
he's just so cool down the earth, man. And he's what he's been through. And like, when I first met him, he's one of I seen him like at Camp Jordan. Like, he stood out like that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Especially his hair. I love his hair. I wish I had his hair.
I actually did his hair for the fight.
Is it? I'm so jealous of his hair. It's fantastic. My son's mixed, so he's got the curly hair and everything. And so I hope it he keeps it forever. I know it usually skips a generation if you're lucky. It goes off the mom, and luckily that his grandfather on her side, he's got hair, so we're good. Thank God. I hope he never loses it. Yeah, it's sad, but yeah, man, he stood out to me, and like he had one of the fight. I think it was his last fight where he got hit in the back of the head and everything, you know. And I walked up to him. I was like, "Hey, man, you know, out of all the guys that come in this gym, like I admire you and respect you the most." He goes, "Why?" I was like, "Cause the shit you've been through, bro."
Yeah,
like I didn't really know him. I still don't know him well. I don't really get in people's personal business because if they want to tell you, they'll tell you.
Go watch his podcast, bro.
Yeah. And
if you haven't watched it,
I need to watch. Some of them I've watched.
If you haven't watched Matson's, go
I
watch
definitely will. Definitely check it out.
Stuff in there. So.
I told him, I was like, bro, I respect you and admire you more than anybody because the shit you've been through in your life, you know, and things you've overcome, and things that you've achieved. Like a lot of people haven't done that or wouldn't have done that. You know,
and how many people get in the cage and give a speech that make 90% of the people tear up, almost cry, bro. I was in there, me and they were in there, like,
and I made a TikTok after I made a TikTok after kind of explaining, you know, what happened, how Annie 12, and some of the things that he said, and I was like, I actually took it from him. It was like, you know, you'll put something good energy into something good. It ain't got to be for you. It ain't got to be in fighting. It could be in your community. You know,
anything you want it to be.
And that's what Matson did, man, and it saved him.
Yeah,
you know, and it's for sure. Like if I was to meet the person he used to be, I don't know if I'd recognize him. Like I said, I don't know him way back then. You know. But like I said, I respect him.
He started out at like 215 pounds.
Oh yeah, apparently he was big. He was big too. That's what they told me.
He was a big workout buff though.
Yeah,
so,
So
I could imagine fucking fighting him at 215.
And he's with the shit, bro.
Yeah, I know. He ain't gonna.
He's
back
with
down
the
from
shit.
Nobody.
Yeah, he is. No, he's not scared of you.
He's with the shit.
I love
Isaiah Lynn. I don't know, bro. What's up with him fighting all these crazy motherfuckers, dude?
I know.
God, dude.
He's only 20.
He fought Matson and he fought Larry Stewart.
Oh yeah, he's the one with the mustache and the glasses and shit. Yeah, he's only 20. He's big as shit for a
20 or 21. Yeah,
he might be 21 now, but whenever he came on the podcast, he was 20 years old.
Yeah,
that says a lot.
He was fighting Larry.
Yeah, and Larry's a dog. I didn't even know Matson fought Larry until he was like, "Yeah, I fought Larry." I was like, "Damn, you fought Larry too?" So yeah, that's crazy.
But I mean, it takes a lot to get in there with freaking people like Larry and Matson, and that's insane to me.
Basically,
at 20,
because that was Matson's 12th fight.
Yeah,
12.
Yeah,
12 fights, bro.
That's
and he's like I say, he's tough as shit. He's a dog.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Do you have any plans for this, or are you just chilling with it? You know, just trying to be a better person, all that. You got any plans at all for it?
It's changed. Like, I mean, I can't fight forever. Father Time's undefeated. Let's be honest. You know, that shit will always win. You know, I told myself I was like, we're gonna train and just use it as a hobby, and I was like, shit, we're gonna fight. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it all the way.
Yeah.
Hey, but the thing is, though, is goals change. That's part of life, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it may be, hey, we're just going to do this fight and have a hobby here. We're going to step the hobby up just a little bit. And the next thing you know is like, oh, man, we're going to do 3 fights. I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do at least 3 and see if I really got it.
And that's what I told myself. I'd do probably 3 or 4 kickboxing fights. We'll see how those go. And then we'll transition over to MMA, you know, and see how that goes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you've only been training since August, you said? I felt like you said that.
Shit, when did me and her split? I kind of base everything around certain events in my life.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, about August.
Yeah,
give or take. I started like actually getting in there because I ordered all my stuff for like sparring, and then we just went right into it.
Yeah, that's not that long.
No, it's not long. And like I was trying to fight back in March. I was trying to fight before that, and I was like, I'm kind of glad everything works out in the end.
Oh yeah, it does.
You know, things fall in line, things fall out of line. Everything happens for a reason, whether it's good or bad. You know, shit. I don't understand it. We never will. That's the powers that be that make that shit happen.
Yep.
So I feel like we could sit here and talk forever, but we got to end this, bro, because this guy's got to edit all this.
Yeah.
So for every hour that it takes us to talk, it takes him 3 to edit.
Because that's a hard process. Like, I've tried editing TikToks, and they're like fucking 60 seconds. They're editing an hour video. Like, damn.
Yeah.
So
it ain't gonna be very hard to edit this one.
Yeah, because we're talking the whole time.
Y'all are just easy to talk to, and that's awesome with you guys. Like, because I've met you guys a couple of times before. We all went. Like, I've had dinner with you and your family after one of the fights. Y'all are just I love what y'all are doing, honestly. And
Thanks,
I love
man.
that y'all are local. Like you're literally like 30 minutes from me.
Yeah.
I love what you're trying to do. Trying to spread the movement, the message, trying to get ANF out there, trying to get, MMA around here out there. Cause like I said, a lot of people didn't know about it, man.
Yeah.
Like I knew Blaylocks was a thing, rest in peace, Chet, and that was it. Like I didn't know anything else. Like I heard about Agogi. I didn't really know about Agogi until later, and we went out there and like I said, if I'd known about it, I wish I'd have done this like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But I had a lot going on back then, so it may have not worked out. But better late than never.
Getting the word out
I got
there
one
is
amateur
everything.
fight under my belt before I'm 30. I'll be 30 the end of this month.
It's pimped out, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know how. I can't think. Imagine me being 30, man. I didn't think I'd make it this long, brother. I think shit.
30 was hard for me. I ain't gonna lie about it. I felt like I was like, God, dude.
I figured I'd have gone out on my bike without a helmet like 130 miles an hour, which is honestly, it wouldn't be a bad way to go. Shit, as long as it kills me. My luck, it wouldn't kill me. It just mangled the shit out of me. I'd be in a chair. Just fucking like, put me by the pool.
Damn it, son.
But
so 30 didn't bother me that bad. 40 didn't bother me that bad. But 50, creeping up on 50, I'm like,
Almost dead for real.
it flies when you're having fun, man. Especially with the kids. The kids grow.
Yeah.
Like, you just blink twice. It's like, shit, okay, you're walking. Okay, cool. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
And we got school coming up, and it's just, I'm thankful for the journey. It's tough because it's just me and him. His mom's not around, her choice, not mine. We're still dealing with that, and he's dealing with that, and we're going through it. But thank y'all for having me, man.
Oh, we appreciate you coming on.
I'm honored and thankful and blessed that I was able, because like when y'all reached out to me, I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because like I would have never asked y'all. I'm not one of the people that ask for anything for anybody, because like I just,
that's what sucks about
Well,
the
anybody
fight
out
game,
there
too.
who is thinking just like him, reach out.
dude,
Yeah,
just
for
message
real.
Please just do
message
it.
everybody at the gym. Honestly, James, I think James would be a good one for you guys.
I
He's
actually
young.
sent him a friend request today. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
James
Talk
would be
to
a
him
good
about
one
it.
for you guys. You've already talked to Bubba. You've talked to Mattson, Tyler. I think you've talked to a lot of the people on there. Have y'all done
Yeah.
Connor yet?
Connor 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, 2 or 3 times. Like you've done. I know you got Billy coming up.
Yeah.
Definitely get Chat in here.
I know. We need to
Chat
do
would be a
No,
good
that's-
one, man. Chat's dude.
Yeah.
Chat's. I love Chat. I love
Yeah.
Billy. Honestly, both.
that.
They click well together. They go well together.
Yeah.
Mhm. I noticed that at the gym too when I went there for that one day, that it's cool having 2 different coaches, because it's like you get 2 different coaches. Like,
Yeah, 2
it's
different styles.
totally
Yeah.
different like
Yeah,
absolutely.
perspectives. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? I love that. I thought it was cool.
So
So you got any shout outs you want to do, bro?
Shout out to my nutritionist. Shout out to Denver. Thank you for everything. You're amazing. Sorry I was blowing your phone up every day, 3 or 4 times a day. It's okay to tell me no. Like, hey, leave me alone. Honestly, everyone at CMAC, from the rounds to the tips to the sparring to the, hey, bro, you're all right. Hey, just relax. Like, it means the world to me. I'm
Yeah.
thankful for the coaches. I'm thankful for everyone behind ANF, Billy, Jennifer, everyone that has the production crew, the people who take the photos, people who move the cage around for us, man. It's a hell of an experience, and I'm honestly just flying high right now and enjoying it, man. Like I said, we took the week off. We'll definitely get back to it, back to training, get some of this weight off. Start next week, hopefully.
I do.
Man, at the end of these things, we tell everybody we love them. You don't have to.
That's fine.
We love y'all.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all.